Pramodni. Hi, Devanshi.
Yeah.
Hi, Anita.
Pramodni, you're mute. Hi, Devanshi. Finally, I'm seeing you.
Yes, same here. All
Yeah,
the
and please
best.
excuse me. I'm a little overdressed.
No,
Maybe,
no, no,
but
no. You are fine.
Diwali.
You are fine.
Perfect. It's just perfect.
Yeah, yeah. You are fine.
You look beautiful. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
अब ये वाला
So it's
उठा
all
लीजिएगा
ladies forum today. It's all
ये ब्लू
ladies
उठा
forum today,
लीजिएगा
is it?
ब्लू दे दो ये ले लीजिएगा ब्लू मासी जी वो नीला कुर्ता लीजिए
It's live.
Devanshi, can you show your thumb?
It's live.
Good evening and warm welcome everyone. This is a global networking platform. The global network platform and the Know Your Member series. So the global networking wedding network, it's a global networking meeting and we have given what is the global network wedding network, sorry. So this is the global wedding network and we cater the persons, everyone from the globally, all the vendors and everyone who is including for the wedding. Like we do dreams come true. Dreams come true. Like you want a florist, you want an event planner, anyone if you want. So we are there to give your question answer. We are the answers to you. So today it's a series Know Your Member. So today this global wedding network is company is from Bangalore. It's a from Bangalore company and Varunuday, Mansa P. Kumar and Siddharth Hegde and Mr. Ali. They are the core group founders of this global wedding network. Today we are interviewing the dynamic lady Anita. Anita, she is a wedding planner, simple attitude, dedicated, and has a strong integrity. She is a tomboy by heart with a poet's sensitivity. Anita Makharia is the founder and CEO of Shubhkamanai, strategy and head planning of strategy with Ad Tree. Her thoughtful designs reflect her appreciation for the personal brand and goal of each client's event. She thrives where creativity is needed in cutting edges for unforgettable ideas. She is the founding member and currently the treasurer of Karnataka Event Management Association with 80 plus renowned event management companies. She is also an honorable member in the expert panel with the most esteemed Indira Gandhi National Open University IGNOU SWAYAM course on event management. A part of her social activities, she serves as a committee member with the Ethics Committee of Rainbow Children's Hospital is a trustee with the Association of Parents for Child Welfare. Her contribution in the world development and her contribution was appreciated and she is selected as the RWA president for Mahadevpura constituency and cluster council member with BFA. Rest of the with the flair of right poetry and love for badminton, Anita likes to spend her time with her family too. Rest of the things we'll listen from Anita. Yes, Anita, you're there. Platform is you. So,
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mridula, for such. I'd like to say a few words. Thank you so much. And thanks, Global Wedding Network, for having me on here. And hopefully, yes, I be a value add on to most of the other event planners or people who are pursuing this field. Thank you so very much for having me here today. Over to you, Mridula. Am I audible now? Yeah, I think there was some network glitch. Mridula, I think you're on mute.
Yeah, so I'm audible now. So sorry,
Yes.
there's something
No.
something happened. I don't know what is that. So Anita, what are the verticals of business you cater to?
As I just where I'm with another person called Javed. Actually, was his proprietorship, and I joined him as a I joined him in his business, and so we catered to retail activations and corporate events there, and we cater to weddings and other social events with Shubkamna.
Okay, so
Shubkamna is my sole proprietorship, and now we are looking forward to growing Shubkamna as a bigger and a better company.
okay, so what are the challenges you face?
Challenges that we face, not many as such, but see, basically, I mean, it is event management is all fun. Every event is different, and we have a lot of fun. So the challenges that basically we face is trying to get the budget, understand the budgets, and get the right set of vendors. Actually, it's not a challenge. I mean, that is what event management is all about, right? So um, cost cutting cost cutting is something which, yes, we need to look at, and take care that we don't get into this kind of thing. Deliverables should be as promised. You should never compromise on deliverables. That is where I see most of the event managers facing a challenge, because either they overcome it, and they don't deliver accordingly. I think that is one of the challenges which most of the event planners face in today's scenario. I think I'm missing Mridula again.
I think there's a network issue today.
I was just wondering, was it from my end? I mean, was my network failing?
Yeah.
No worries.
So, yeah, no worries. Yes. So you were telling about the challenges you were facing. So
Individually, yes. If you talk about me, not many challenges that I face. But as an industry, I just feel that at times the event planners or the wedding planners overcome it and don't deliver accordingly. And I think that is where they try to do a cost cutting or something. So probably drawing a balance between these components becomes very important.
okay. So see, as you involved in so many things that you love, playing badminton also, you are the trustee also in Karnataka. So in the different departments you are doing actively you are working. So when you get the time to spend with your family and to your badminton, how you give the time to your badminton, your passion?
That's a nice question. The first thing about an event manager is multitasking. Okay, you don't wear one hat when you're an event planner when you're an event planner. So automatically, time management and doing lots of things together is important. Being a part of Karnataka Event Management Association is an extension. There I'm the treasurer. That is an extension of our work style itself. And we learn a lot. So when you're doing something and you're learning a long way, you automatically find way. And when you're passionate about something, right, you automatically find ways to do those things. So yes, of course, we don't get enough of time. It's wrong if I say that we get enough of time to do everything. Uh, for badminton, before COVID, it used to be generally Sundays. So we're a group of friends, especially from BNI. I'm a BNI member as well. So my chapter members used to
Okay.
play every Sunday in Indranagar Club in Bangalore. So I used to go for those games there. So Sunday mornings were fixed for badminton. And when it comes to family,
Okay.
we generally make time for everybody in the house. We have a dinner together and we play at least some games for 30 minutes with the kids. I'm blessed with two lovely daughters. So we generally spend time, we are talking, chatting. I mean, the four of us become kids. My husband and I also, that's our family time that time. So no phones, nothing. We're just keeping that half an hour for ourselves at least.
Oh, that's really nice. And that's really nice.
So that is how it goes, you automatically find
So,
time every time when you want to do something new or creative.
yeah, that's really nice. So how you come to think that you should be an event planner as a lady? But generally I saw that the men are doing this type of a work and this type of events, because it's totally out of the house, nothing you can manage from the house. Totally you have to be at the event, and everything like pool wala and decorations man, every photographer with everybody to coordinate with everyone and all. So for what I feel for the lady, it's a little difficult. So how you think about you will be an event planner as an entrepreneur?
Okay, so there are multiple questions in your this one question. Okay, I'll just cut this entire discussion
Yeah, sure,
into pieces.
Yeah,
So why even management?
sure.
I chose.
Yeah.
So why even management, or why I chose to be a event planner? That was something which I was always passionate about from my school and college days. And the first time I worked was with an event management company when I was the cultural secretary of Mount Carmel College, one of the most reputed colleges of Bangalore. So I was the cultural secretary, and we were supposed to be doing one of the events. It was the 50th year of India's independence as well as Mount Carmel College, and so we hired an event planner that time. It was a company that we had hired in those days, way back in 98, 97,
Okay.
98. And that is when I started working with these guys. And I used to love the way they were working. We used to make we used as a team, because I was heading my team from Mount Carmel College. So we used to sit and do all the artwork inside the college. I used to see them working, and it used to be so much fun, because I always thought it's कितना मजा आता है काम करने में काम भी इतना मजेदार हो सकता पता नहीं था. So, that is when it started. And then I worked as an intern for a small time with Wizcraft. More than an intern, it was because I wanted to do something after college. Coming back from a typical Marwari background, it was very difficult for me to take up a job. So we knew somebody in Wizcraft, and the Lou Bega show was coming up. So I requested them that can I be a part of your interns team for that particular event? And so I got a on-hand experience of being on field and taking care of the logistics and hospitality with for the Lubega team. So it was very interesting. So then later got married, took a break from all work, and just a couple of years back I restarted the business, and that's when I realized the kida which is there in me, right? Being active, running on the field, meeting people, socializing, being a part of everybody's happiness and celebration. So that was something which kept me going. So that is why
Wow,
even
that's
management,
yeah.
and that is why even management. Now coming to this, that as a
Yeah,
lady, why, how difficult or how easy it is. See, as a lady,
yeah,
I think we are blessed with this talent of doing many things. Okay, and I think that comes inborn to most of us as ladies, and it is a myth that event management is only a all men's field. Of course you have to coordinate, you have to get work done by multiple people, most of them being men in the field. There are lots of women entrepreneurs, women photographers, there are people who've come into the field, but at the
yeah,
same time, I honestly feel that earlier when I used to think it would be very difficult as a lady, uh, doing such work, night mein setup rahega, how do we manage this? But when there is a will, there is a way, and you need to just get started. Once you get started, believe me, the night setups are more fun. We just cold breeze mein khade hoke kaam karwana with that one cup of tea, wo chai ki chuski lete hue. It's fun, it's really fun. So honestly speaking, I don't see that being a woman is a challenge in the event management field. It could be challenging for the men as well. How you do your work is what is important. There are successful women planners, be it Vandana, be it Devika, name them, and you have lots of female wedding planners who have made a big name in the industry.
That's good. That's good. So, Anita, we missed our first. I want to ask you because there's a light gone and there's a issue, technically issue. So, what are the verticals of business you cater to?
Okay, I thought I had mentioned this. I'm
Yeah.
associated with two companies, Shubkamna and AdFree. Under AdFree, we do a lot of BTL activations and corporate events, and we also cater. Shubkamna is for social events, wedding planning, especially destination weddings, all your milestone celebrations, birthday parties, and your housewarming celebrations, office openings. We take care of all these celebrations where there's decorations, audiovisual requirements, there's entertainment, logistic support required. Shubkamna is always there for you.
Okay. So, see, nowadays there are too many event planners. So, this is our, global wedding network platform. So, if the client comes to us for the wedding in Bangalore, so we have lots of event planners, right? So, can you tell me, like, what is your USP, why client will come to you? So that if we will also know that, and the people on the Facebook also the people watching are watching you, so they should know what is your USP, why they should connect with Anita only for their weddings and for their wedding events. So tell me that.
See, I agree to your first sentence that there are many, many, many event planners, and
Yeah.
there are many clients as well. And every client's requirement is unique. For every client, their particular celebration, their wedding, or their event, or whatever their goal and objective of that event is, for them it is very special. Shubkamna understands the sentiments of every event much better, like no other. That is one of our USPs, okay? Because when we sit with a client, when we understand what is the event that they're planning, even if it's a wedding, is there a story that they want us to tell through the wedding? Is there something more that is there beyond a wedding? See, a wedding is just not two people; it's about two families. It's about so many years of togetherness of two families being with one, and then involving the other family also. It's a marriage of two families actually, and there's a lot of expectations with every wedding. Okay, the children, the bride and the groom to be, the parents, they all have their own set of expectations from that wedding. Understanding everybody's expectations, weaving this entire thing into a beautiful dream, in this dream into a reality, is where Shubhkamna comes into picture. And for us, we always understand that it is your special day. It needs to be done your way, but in our style. So, we blend innovations with traditions. We come up with a lot of elegant designing. We are not very, very rigid in what we're doing. We are open to adaptations. We are open to modifications. Last minute changes are a challenge to us, but it is not a no from our end. We customize all weddings according to the budgets of the clients. So it is not that way that, because I always feel that for a person, for a parent, that particular wedding is very important. And irrespective of the cost elements that are going into it, irrespective of the expectations that are going into it, we can actually sit and do a thorough consultation with them, and we can actually suggest elements which fit into the budget and still is as per their expectations, as per their dreams. And when they just close their eyes, and the view that they get, we try to actually make that view alive, a reality.
So that's nice, Anita. Actually, why I'm asking all these questions, as we are now globally known, that GWN is now, everyone knows, and people, and it's a very, it's a very, what should I say? It's a very easy to catch in one solution. Like we can give you to the clients a one-stop solution. We have event planner, we have the decorations, we have photographers, and we have choreographers. So we have lots of people with us. So that's why the reason I'm asking. So like, if we connect you to the client, so that's what I'm asking. See, if we connect you to the client, so how you will, work for them, how big your team is, how you will expose yourself in front of the client. That's the reason I'm asking. So because
Got it, Mridula. We have our offices in 4 cities, Bangalore being our head office. We have our office in Chennai, Hyderabad, and Pune. And we were expanding towards Mumbai and Ahmedabad, but COVID hit us, and our plans are on hold at the moment. And very soon we will be turning into a pan India thing. We have a team size of 18 members. We have 18 people with us in our team size. And we cater to pan India requirements already. I do have clients who are my pan India clients already. So tier 2 cities or any city of India is not a task or a challenge for us. And we one beauty about our thing is, when it comes to a corporate events or other kind of events, we don't outsource the activities thoroughly. Most of it is done by our teams in-house. So that is the reason why we set our teams in cities. So that is point number one. Point number two, when I talk explicitly about weddings, the basic thing about any wedding is the number of people or the number of vendors, if I may say, that get engaged to make sure that that 3-day celebration or a 5-day celebration or 7-day celebration is seamlessly executed. So they're all different pearls. Okay, you may have the best photographer, you may have a good caterer, you may have a good decorator, but what is important is the best of the talent is actually recognized, and it is all brought in together, managed very well, ensuring that everything is done on time as per what was discussed in the initial stages, what was decided with the client. And that is where our involvement starts. We get involved right from day one, where we start pitching it with the client, talking with them, serving the mood boards, understanding the requirements, modifications if any. We take care of that till the event day, till the final execution. So we say, from sagai to bidai, कोई भी celebration शुभकामना के बिना अधूरी है. I mean, that is what I say. Without शुभकामना, your celebrations are incomplete.
And that's what I want to get from listen from you, Anita. So that's very nice. That's now you are the one-stop solution. We know that now you are the one-stop solution for the events, right? So when you have a client, so you interact with the client's bride's father, or maybe a groom's father, or with the bride and groom also. You interact with them also, that what they want, because sometimes there's a difference between father and daughter, or maybe between
Every
father
time,
and
Mridula.
son. So
Yes.
yeah, so how you manage all those things? So tell me that how you manage those to both of them.
With innovations.
Sorry,
See,
I
that
didn't
is my
get you.
trade secret, okay? I'm not going to say it so
Ah,
openly on the public.
okay.
That is the trade
Okay.
secret I'm saying.
Okay. Oh,
Jokes
okay.
apart,
Okay.
one of the
No, no,
taglines, one of the taglines that we use is that one of the taglines that we use is blending traditions with innovations. So whenever we sit with a family, it's always in a family affair. I always believe that it's a family affair. We do sit with the bride parents and the groom's parents, okay, bride, whoever our client is. We do meet the bride and the groom also, because at the end of the day, it is their day, okay, and even the parents generally want us to cater to understand what they want, but at the same time it is the rituals that where there should be no compromise on. So when we are designing the ritual parties, we make sure that somewhere are elements in the decorations, the music that we are involving, the artists which we are involving, the entertainment elements that we are providing has a blend of both. So if it is family who wants completely traditional, we provide them that set of artists. If they want us to add on more, we try to blend it accordingly. As I told you, every wedding is unique. Every celebration is unique. You might replicate your designs. One design can be replicated, but the moment that you're creating, the experience that you're giving there, not only to the client but also to the guests. The guests are the major element. The entire thing is done for the guests to get a very good experience. They should go back with a wow factor. So when we are designing the event, we ensure that we are considering all these components. We have multiple round of meetings. That I think umpteen meetings till the wedding day. And even then the clients or the parents are like, Anita, sambhal loge na. There should be, you are there. I mean, don't worry, we will take care. Leave it up to us. Just relax, go enjoy with the bride or the groom or the family members. Enjoy that moment. Those 3-4 days will not come back. You're going to only see these as memories in the photographs or in the videos. So go live that moment. We'll take care of everything else.
Oh, that's very nice, Anita. So, like we know, you are a tomboy, right? So today we are seeing you in a sari. So, what is the reason you're wearing today sari?
Again,
Because
traditions.
I'm
It's
interviewing
Diwali.
you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, Mridula.
Okay.
It's actually because it's
Okay.
Diwali. Wish you all a very, very happy Deepavali. आप सभी को दीपावली की शुभकामनाएं. And since we have a puja at home immediately after this interview, so I just thought, okay, let me be traditionally dressed. And yes, this is the way you might see me many times around.
Okay.
And
So
I
one,
got a slight lens.
yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you are looking beautiful. So one
Hey,
more
thanks.
question I want to ask you, Anita. Like, what will you like to give a message to young women entrepreneurs, or maybe the young women, they want to be an entrepreneur. So what will be the message you want to give them?
Okay, I will divide this again into two, Mridula, with your kind
Sure.
permission.
Yeah, yes, sure.
One, it is for entrepreneurs in general. Okay, for anybody. See, even I'm not a very big company. There are umpteen bigger event planners with 15 years of experience, 20 years of experience. Okay, there could be startups who are doing very well. Maybe a one-year company is also doing very well. So one thing what we should do is do what you believe in, do what you are good at.
Right.
Okay, that is something which I always believe in. There are going to be many people who are going to encourage you. Even that one person who's there to discourage you is enough to play mind games. So don't get distracted with that. If you know you're good at something, do that very well. Build on your strength. Focus on, don't over focus on your weaknesses. What is your weakness? Work on it, try to develop it. but what is your strength is something which you should keep working strongly upon. Okay, and event management is not a very easy task. It looks very glamorous outside, but you should always be on the toes. You should be always prepared with plan Bs. You should be a problem solver, basically, because you never know when something might just fail. If there's a technical glitch, how do you handle it? Or if something is not working out, if your flowers are going less on time, caterer is becoming a little late, or something, whatever it is, how you handle that situation becomes very important. That is point number one. Point number two, I always feel is that, the definition of big and small is very subjective. Let go of the cat race. Don't fall into the cat race. Do what you think you're good at. Grow as much as in your unique way. Like every celebration is unique, every event planner is unique. Their deliverables or their commitments are separate. You do what you think is the best. That is in general. When it comes to women entrepreneurs, first thing is let us get this thing out of our head that we are women entrepreneurs. Okay, when we are demanding equality, when we are saying that we are equal, हम लोग कदम से कदम मिला के चल सकते हैं, we are better, ये वो. On one hand, when we talk about that, we need to take this out from our head, or कि because I'm a woman entrepreneur or because I'm a women even planner, मेरे साथ ये हो रहा है, नहीं. It is not the fact that you are using that to just defending yourself or something that we are equally good. We have our own creative sides, we have our own challenges, we are multitaskers. Everybody is that kind, right? Do you think a male event planner might not have his challenges? Even he's taking care of his family. Even he may have health issues. So for women entrepreneurs, just go for it. Yes, we didn't get these opportunities maybe when we were in the younger days. In younger days, we didn't have classes. In younger days, we didn't have so many opportunities. But today, we have these opportunities. So just believe in yourself and do what you think you can do the best. And don't get boggled down by somebody who tells that you're not good at it. Yeah, there are people who are going to pass nasty comments. Ignore all that and just go ahead.
Yes,
There's
you are
one
right,
person,
Anita.
and I think I see a lot of women right now on screen also. Okay, so I'm sure most of them are going
Yeah.
to agree with me.
See, yeah, as a you are true. Like nowadays, it's not a very difficult, because when I started as an entrepreneur, my brand, and I am the brand owner of the Apparel's collar, so from Delhi. So when I started with my job. So that time also it was a very difficult, because like since 30 years I'm working, so I faced lots of problems that time. But that now I know ki, like now well, I win the situation, and I but I keep fighting and fighting and fighting, and then now I win the situation. So that's what I really happy that's what I thought I'll take your interview as a young entrepreneur. So
No, I agree
yeah,
with you.
so,
Thank you.
yeah, so that is the reason.
Okay, Mridula,
So
this
now
is a secret,
everyone,
okay? But one secret that I'm unrevealing, okay? I'm not.
yeah,
I'm a young entrepreneur in the extent that for the number of years of business, but I'm not very young. Okay,
Uh-huh.
point number one. Point number two, I share the same background as yours, Mridula. I come from a typical Marwadi family, so of course, even I was not allowed to, not allowed as such, but अपने में वो था ही नहीं कि लड़कियां बाहर जाके काम करेगी and even management करेगी.
Exactly.
I mean, that was completely an off-field, that is itself a rebellious decision, okay, to a certain extent. Even I've started working years after my marriage, okay, and it was very clear that yes, I have to start on my own. And one fine day, I just walked up to this one person whom I knew. His name is Javel. Knew him also only because on and off freelancing mein ek aadhi event, I coordinated with him for some events, and he took my support. I took his support. And it was like 8 years, so that number was there with me on my phone. One fine day, I said, I want to work full time. And we happened to meet at CCD. He said, okay, come over, let's meet. And when I went for that meeting, it was like, what do you want to do and all? And he offered me a very different kind of job roles in the event management. Okay, I told him, no, David, this is not what I'm looking forward to. I want to start properly as, I want to become like you. And he was just staring at me, I want to become like he's the owner of his company. He needs me now. And it was like what I placed on the table. It was like, see, you're in one city. Are you okay with it? How about growing multi-city? And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of business. And that was a deep discussion. So it is your confidence which gets you lots of things. Your contacts, your confidence, your
Right.
network. So that is what everybody should follow. I strongly feel that helps you. And at the end of the
Yeah.
day, your ability matters. The commitment that you're showing, it should be seen in your deliverables as well. So yes, I agree to this. And a source of inspiration, I like to tell you that why suddenly after so many years of wedding, yes, behind it, there was there's a history of why event management and why suddenly randomly I took this decision. Can't tell too much about it due to paucity of time, but yes, there is something and somebody behind this who motivated. So I tell you, right, that there's just one person or one situation or एक cheese काफी है that inspires you or pushes you. Okay, let me get into this now. So you need to identify that one motivating factor for yourself.
So you want to say that every successful man, there's a lady behind them. So is there a man behind you? Are you going to tell us that?
Yeah, there are. Yes, I mean, there's nothing wrong. I'm married. My husband's behind my success. But yes,
Okay.
there's a lot more to it. It's my daughters always wanted to see me do something really well. So there are a few girls behind my success as well. And apart from my husband, yes, as I told you, right, there were certain motivating factors. There were some discussions which had happened behind scenes. Okay, and that is when there was this one person who told me, "Ki Anta, you're very good at this. Why don't you do something? Why you at home?" And so that one or two discussions that happened with this one gentleman, it motivated me. It was some like when somebody tells you you're good at something, why don't you do? And this person was from a very reputed company, and so yeah, it worked as an inspiring force for me.
Oh, okay. So I can see very lovely flowers at the back of yours. So are they real flowers or are they artificial flowers or
It's a virtual background. Yeah,
really?
it's a virtual background,
Okay, it's a
and
virtual background. So
this is a virtual
no, because
background,
nowadays
and
lots of things are happening in virtually only. So
so
have you done any event virtually also for your clients?
yes, a combination of events have happened. So there was a wedding which we had done. It was this was when the lockdown was way there. It was in the month of May when there was proper lockdown and celebrations were restricted. So it was a minimalistic wedding which we had done, where we had to just, it was in an apartment, it was in their residence. So we decorated their house and we put up a mandap and the fere ho sakte hai, and a kind of a stage also, and everything was done Zoom live. It was a live. All the guests joined in through live through the Zoom sessions. Okay, and Panditji fere le rahe, and it was just two people from the bride's family, two people from the groom's family who were there in this wedding. But they didn't want the experience to be lost for the bride and the groom because उनकी शादी तो एक ही बार होने वाली थी, right? They said reception बाद में फिर से कर
Right.
लेंगे. The reception is in December, which I'll be handling again. But yes, we did this kind of a wedding. So that is what we had done virtually. Then yes, there were certain social events which we did virtually, involvement, and there were some corporate events we did for our clients. There were certain sessions which we did for our clients virtually. But to be very frank, ना I am a field person. मुझे field पे रहना है, मुझे लोगों से मिलना है, मुझे physical events अच्छे लगते हैं.
Okay, that's nice. So you are most welcome, Anita, to our global wedding networking. And this is the Pan India. Yeah, you are a member with us. So we will surely we'll give you the platform. So I am the zone head of Northern India. So I'll also promote you here. So this is how we start to know our all the members. So this is the series we started. So this is the this is the message for everyone. So this is our platform, Global Wedding Network. It's a global network. So people who are watching us or people who want to connect us, they are into wedding vendors or they are catering for the wedding events or they are looking for the to join a group. So we are open and we have a 6-month plan of membership, so we can we can see like how capable you are, and we can enroll you the members as a members in our global wedding network. So if you are looking anyone, so they can connect us on the Facebook also. We have a Facebook connect in the name of GWN. So this is how we give exposure to our members who are enrolled with us, like Anita. Thank you, Anita. And it's a
Thank you,
really
Mridula.
very informative information from you.
So,
And thank you,
Mridula,
everyone.
I'd just like to add. Mridula, I'd just
Yeah,
like to
yeah,
add
sure.
that now we are, since because of lockdown, our destination weddings were on hold. Now the destination weddings have been, we are working on a destination weddings. So be it a destination wedding in Sri Lanka or Thailand or Turkey, we're exploring more options as well. So that is something which we are looking forward to. And yes, we are looking over for collaborations as well. So that's where our global wedding network is going to be of great help to us, and where we will also be contributing now. Our team's support is always available for everybody who's looking to collaborate with us.
Yeah, to collaborate with us. Yeah, same. So
We have
that's
tied
what
up.
I want
We've
to say.
tied up with almost 150 venues now. We've tied up with almost 150 venues across Bangalore and
Yes.
South, and we are expanding our venue bases with other cities as well. So soon, Shubkamna is going to be all over.
Yeah. And we are already collaborating with the Mexico and Dubai and lots of the places. So the day before yesterday only Varun told us. So he's the founder of this
Very nice.
global network. So thank you everyone for connecting with us.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. It's an awesome platform to be in.
Yeah, it's an awesome platform. GWN Global Wedding
And thank you
Network.
so much, Mridula. Thank you so much, Mridula.
No, thank you to you, because we really want to know, how you do, because that's why only, because jab tak nahi janenge, we can't, uh, relate
Right. I
you
mean,
to the
and see, it is a
clients.
very short.
So
No, correct, Mridula. And what happens is, it's very. I couldn't show the presentations and the mood boards that we create for clients. So there's a there's a very systematic way in which we approach the client. Okay, so
yeah,
probably in some
so
of the something, when if somebody wants, they can connect one on one, and we can share these with them, how we work, what's our approach, how our presentations look like, so that we can connect one on one, I guess.
yeah, now we can strongly, connect to you with the clients. So that's the
Thank you.
reason
Thank
we
you so
want
very
to know
much.
about you. Yeah, thank you, Anita. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.